There's so much drama going on right now.
Girl, she already done had her.
Hey, what is up all my social climbing friends? It's Dustin and I'm back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be discussing Shane Dawson and Trisha Paytas because apparently there's still some kind of friendship there. And I wanted to come on here and kind of like dissect that and analyze that and give my opinion and my feedback on that. But before I do, I would like to just maybe not really address something, but let people know. You guys know over the duration of time that I've been here on YouTube, it's been like 5 years now. I've been pretty much at the epicenter of a lot of hate because a lot of people don't like what I do. They don't like me talking about their favorites. They don't like me talking about people that they like. And people can be right nasty to me. And in the past, I've been right nasty back. And with everything that has went on in my life this past couple of months, I have realized just how short life is. And if people are going to be nasty, rude, and just say awful, hateful, vile things to me, I'm going to say things like that back to them. So if you're going to go low with me, I'm going to go even lower. So, I mean, we can go to the pits of hell if you'd like to. It doesn't have to be anything big. It could be something very small and minute. You may say something to me that may trigger me, and it may cause me to cuss you out. We're at a point now where I don't want to have any regrets. And if somebody says something to me and they say something nasty, I'm not going to have any regrets later wondering what it would have been like if I would have cussed them out. So going forward, this is just a warning and just pretty much my PSA to anybody in this community or anyone on the internet. If you say something gross, awful, and just sideways to me, I'm going to say nasty, awful, horrible things back to you. I'm going to meet you right where you started with me. And if anyone has a problem with that, I'm sorry. There was somebody on Twitter today that really tried it. They've been tweeting at me since last night. I finally gave them the attention that they were seeking from me because I don't even know who this person is. And it's taken me to a place where I just don't care anymore. So the whole, like, I get being politically correct. Right is right, wrong is wrong. That's always going to be the correct thing. But like the disrespect that people give to other people on the internet, it's just not acceptable. I'm not going to deal with it. I don't think that anybody should deal with it. If somebody says something to you, you have a full right to say things back to them. And if you attack my looks, I'm going to attack your looks back. If you say something to me about the way I look, I'm going to say something about the way you look. That's just how it is. You cannot just say something to other people and then expect to hide behind this thing, that thing, or the other thing. I don't care. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to be nice to you if you're mean to me. If you're nice to me, I'm going to be nice to you. That's just how it is. If you respect me, I'm going to respect you. That's how it has always been with me. That's how it will always be with me. And if you insult me, I'm going to insult you back. So now that I have that out of the way and I have it on video, just for all these people that like to make videos about me to know, if you say something about me, I'm going to say something 5 times worse to you. That's just what it's going to be from here on out. And I don't care how many videos you make about it. I don't care what you say or what you put in a video of me saying back. This is my video acknowledgement that, yes, I probably said those things and I probably said worse than I will say worse, depending on what you say to me and contingent on what you say. Period, point blank. So now that that's out of the way and you guys are probably like, you're weird, I want to talk about Shane Dawson and Trisha Paytas for a little bit. So as you guys know, Shane Dawson has made his way back to the internet. He posted a video. I watched the entire thing and I thought that it was a pretty decent video. I don't think that he really did anything too crazy or that he really crossed any lines or anything. I thought that it was a very genuine video, but who am I? I'm like literally the worst judge of people's character because I want to see the good in everybody. I don't want to believe that there's just inherently bad people walking amongst us. So I thought it was a good video. Shane opened up quite a bit about things in his past, and he linked the suicide prevention hotline in the description box of the video because in the previous podcast that he was in with Lizzie and Ryland, he did discuss that he went to a bad place, and I don't want to see anybody go to a bad place. I've been there myself. I know how that is. It's difficult and it's hard to handle. So in that video that he posted, he had a, I think it was like a statue because he had a cat that died, and we all know that Trisha Paytas bought that for him, and he was like, yeah, one of my best friends bought this for me. And or gave it to me when my cat died, and we all know that that was Trisha. And then Trisha actually uploaded a video pretty much saying that she forgave Shane Dawson, that people need 3, 4, 5 chances or whatever. And I believe Trisha said something very much in the same vein of this before, because we all know that Trisha has messed up quite a bit here on social media. And in my opinion, it does seem a little bit, what's the word I want to use? Not preemptive, because that's not a good word. A little bit, I'm just going to say sketch, because I can't think of the word that I want to use right now because I just woke up. But it does seem a little bit like she is trying to piggyback on Shane coming back and people welcoming him back with open arms, because the vast majority of people in the comments were very supportive of Shane. And we all know that Trisha has been at the end of a pretty bad hate mob. But I will say that a lot of it is deserved, because Trisha has done so much on the internet. She's made fun of the DID community. She's made fun of John Benet Ramsey, Anna Nicole Smith. She used to carry around a baby doll that was black, and she said that it was her son. She used to do blackface all the time. So, I mean, Trisha has had a very sordid past on the internet. Trisha says that she apologizes for the things that she's done, and she has addressed things, but I mean, I'm not here to say who has had personal growth and who hasn't, because like I said, I am the worst judge of character, but I do want to see the good in people. But I do think that it is a little bit opportunistic. That's the word that I was looking for, that Trisha would say all of this about Shane, because Trisha said that Rylan and Shane sold their souls to the devil, and we all know that she's talking about Jeffree Star, because Trisha hates Jeffree Star because of everything that happened when Trisha went to Las Vegas with Jeffree Star, when I believe Oscar Wilde was there. Maybe it wasn't Oscar Wilde, but there was some other guy there, and Rich Lux was there, and all these different people witnessed the breakdown between Trisha and Jeffree, and they were just never the same. They never recovered from that. So I do think that it's a little bit weird that Trisha would say that she forgives Shane when Shane is still deeply affiliated with Jeffree Star. And that's not me saying, oh, Shane shouldn't be associated with Jeffree Star. Shane can do whatever he wants. He is a grown man on social media. He can do whatever he wants with whomever he would like. But that doesn't shield him from the criticism that people are rightfully going to give him, because this is the internet. We live in the court of public opinion 24/7. We are all scrutinized and under a microscope. And I found that it was very weird that Trisha would try to forgive Shane now after he's posted this video, because we all know that Trisha had hinted that Shane was going to be coming back, and she pretty much said that she knew a time that he would be coming back when all of this started with Trisha and Shane months and months and months ago, I think at the beginning of the year. And that was pretty much what we were left with. Trisha would throw shade at Shane on TikTok, calling him Shame Dawn Soap and all this different stuff. And now that Shane is coming back, it's kind of like Trisha wants to get on that gravy train, you know what I mean? Because Trisha is having a very hard time with views and things now. The views on YouTube are not what they used to be at all, so it'll be really interesting to see. I kind of feel like Shane might do a video with Trisha. I mean, what better way for both of them to get views and attention and clicks than for them to sit down and address everything that happened between these two over this past year, you know what I mean? So I'll be watching for that. I think that if they want to be friends and squash the beef, that's great. They should. But it's just getting harder and harder to tell what's real and what's fake and what's contrived anymore. That's just the state of the world and the way that things work on the internet these days. I mean, you never know who's being genuine. You never know who's being authentic anymore, especially when there's dollar signs put behind whatever it is that they're doing. So it will be very interesting to see what may come of this. Nothing may come of it at all, but there may be a video that they put out together, or maybe Shane Dawson will do a series about the breakdown of him and Trisha Paytas, and then at the end it'll be him interviewing her. You never know. And maybe he might even pull Jeffree in, and maybe he'll try to squash that beef between them. But I don't think that things are ever going to go back to the way that they were with Trisha and Shane. We know that they were very tight for a very long time. Trisha's been on the internet just as long as Shane Dawson, and they connected a very long time ago, and they used to spend birthdays and all that stuff together. So I don't know, you guys, but please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I know this was a bit of a rambly video. Some of you guys like that. Some of you guys don't. That's fine. If you don't, it's okay. But I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.